A buddy of mine, Dave Friesen, he owns Friesen Rentals and Hardware in Cedar, British Columbia. He brought me this a little while ago. It's a curved shaft Stihl weed eater. It's an FS 45, two-stroke, two-cycle engine on this thing. He brought it to me because it didn't run. It ended up being the engine was completely blown on this thing. The parts required to repair this thing, not even feasible. It's a write-off. It's a parts machine now. Then, yesterday, he brings me this. It's a Stihl grass trimmer weed eater again. It's a straight shaft, four-stroke, four-cycle engine. It's an FS 90. And look what happened here. One of his rental customers drove over the end of it. You see how bent that is right there? I already had the gear head off of this, you guys, and I already know that the drive shaft inside, it's a stainless steel solid drive shaft. The end of it's broken right off and it's jammed up in the gear head. That's also broken. The tube is bent to the point where you can't straighten that properly. So to repair this one, you need three parts. You need the tube, you need the drive shaft, and you need that guard. Again, the cost of those parts, it's not feasible to fix this thing. So now, it's a write-off also. It's a parts machine again. So I looked at those two right there and I went, can we make two weed eaters right here that are dead? Can we make them into one that actually works? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, welcome back to Steve Small Engine Saloon again, guys and girls. There's my website right there. Check it out when you get a chance, stevesmallenginesaloon.com. So what do we need to do first? We got a good shaft right here, and we got a good engine right here. We're going to try to put those together and make one working unit out of two dead ones. First thing we got to do is obviously separate both of these units. We have to separate the shaft away from the engines. So let's start with this one right here. Get rid of that dead engine. This is super easy to do, you guys. It's even easier if you got a little cordless drill. You can use your little hand cranker like that if you want to, but hey, if you got one of these, giddy up. I think I already did this on one video showing you guys how to do this, but let's do it again really quick here. There's these four screws right here. When you flip this thing over, remember this is an FS 45. There's these four screws right here. We just need to loosen them. We don't need to take any bolts out. Loosen those four right there, and then it wiggles, but it won't come out. There's this little locating screw right here. Again, you don't need to take it out. It's right there, and boom, you see that? Now that just swiveled. Excellent. That comes apart just like that. We're going to hold on to that shaft, obviously, because that's the good one. Dead engine. We'll keep that for spare parts down the road. Now this one actually is, we've got to separate this one. It's actually easier. There's the handle right here that's clamped down to the shaft, and then the engine's clamped down to the shaft. So we got to, again, no bolts have to actually come out. There's these two screws buried down inside these deep holes right here. That one and that one. We just simply need to, again, loosen them until that, see that? That's loose. That's all we need to do. Now the engine's still clamped on there. There's another screw right here. There's only one there. Loosen it off. Now everything's loose. Watch this. Bingo! Dead shaft. Gone. This is going to be cool. This is actually really easy to do if this works. Let's have a look. Slide that through the handle. It's exactly the same size on everything. Wow. I spin that line head right there till I can hear it. You can spin that. I can hear the drum moving in here. Then you know you got that shaft in far enough. It's exactly where it should be. Line everything up to where you like it. Clamp that engine on. Now you see, I can't move that shaft on that engine. You can take your handle and you can actually adjust it a little bit here or there, left or right. And we get that where we want it. Simply tighten up those two screws. Now the handle's solid. And boom, look at that. It's a 4-mix, 4-cycle curved shaft Stihl weed eater. You can't even buy that in the store. Let's take it outside and see if this actually works. Let's go. Right on. Wow, what a beautiful thing. We just took 2 dead units that were absolutely unusable and made one perfectly fine working curved shaft, 4-mix, 4-cycle, 4-stroke engine. Dave's gonna be super happy with this, I think. Give me that thumbs up button, guys. I really hope you like that. And share this with your friends. Put some comments down right underneath this channel right here, right underneath this video. Tell me what you thought. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Man, PBR right there. Actually, half a PBR now that I think about it, but who's counting? Till the next one, guys. Steve out.